Well, hello. So as one day special closes, another one opens. We'd like to introduce you to Pink Frog, the lovely Karen, and the launch of our brand new one day special. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Lovely to see
Just
you.
getting over bronchitis, but I'm okay.
Bless you. Well, thank you for coming in. Look, Karen has just got over, literally just got over some bronchitis. So if at any point in the show you need to have a drink, you just go get some water. Okay?
I will do, yeah. Thank you.
Now, one day special. Got to tell you that the festive freedom event has now come to a close. That finished at 6, but we do still have some freedom prices dotted around this hour as well, and we will point them out to you. So one day special, Pink Frog, got some lovely dies.
Yes, got our edging dies.
6 dies in total. Tell me a little bit about these, Karen.
So they are a 15 centimetre, just short of a 6-inch edging die. There are 3 different types. There's the elegant edge, the daisy edge, and the head's gone. Sorry, head's gone. Lattice edge.
Yes.
That's the one. It also comes with our little Scotty dog. It's got a little
we say
collar.
6 dies. It's because with our little Scotty dog, he's also got the little bow, and it looks like a bone as well. Is that bone?
It's a bow for his head, so you can make him a little girl.
Oh, okay.
And it's also the collar.
Oh, it's a collar.
So you can put a collar on them.
I thought it might be in the bow. Bone. Okay, all right, brilliant. Lovely Scotty dog, and have a look at this. So this is showing you adding that edge detail. Ooh, that is
again
nice.
Our speciality cardstock that's on the brand shop.
Love that detail that you're coming through there. Or maybe this is more up your street. How do you like the look of that? Swanky. Or just adding, now it'll work with what else you've got in your stash too. So just showing you here some great examples of getting the most out of your dies. Now this is interesting because we've taken an edge die and we've turned it into an easel. So like a topper.
You turned it into a topper. Yeah, so they can be used. They cut on one edge, and the other edge is not cut, so it can be used as an edging, and also it can be used to do 2 together, back to back. Cut one, put the other one on the other way around.
I like this. Now I tell you what, I'd be all over the 15 by 42.
Yep, got those as well.
Create those, eh? Little gatefold.
And the bit in the centre, if we just open up, that is the aperture used by 2 of the lattice edge dies.
Oh, so we created an aperture with 2 of the dies. Very clever. See, just adding that little edge detail suddenly makes something look very elegant.
They are elegant, yes. Yeah, very elegant.
Oh, I'm just going to show you now. We have got some flowers on the show as well. So what about, we've shown it edged, adding edge detail. We've shown it as a topper. This is nice. So creating a background effectively. It's upside down, isn't it? There we go. Thank you.
It says happy birthday on it.
There you go. Ah, that's very nice, Karen. Okay, so look, that's a one-day special. We're already getting busy for this. 2 flexi payments of £20. You are getting, there are 6 dies there. It's because you've got 3 dies here and then another 3 with the edge detail. 565727, your item number. We're going to move on. We've got some flowers for you. So this is a large multi-flower die.
It is. It was part of our one-day special, sometime last year, last August, something like that. We did it all with a set, but we have brought them, for people who've already got them, we brought them in a single one there. So this is the large one.
This is, okay, I'm going to show you something. What I'm about to pick up, once you see it, you're going to want to get hold of this, because I'm going to ask you a very simple question. Would you like to create something like this? Ooh, that is incredible. They look like, how? They look so realistic.
So it's one shape die. We do them in different sizes. We brought the large one separate, and then we brought the small and the medium, but it's how you manipulate them. So it's the same die that make all the different flowers.
How you shape them.
Yes.
Do you know what I'd love to do? Is have a go at the flowers, your crystal paper.
The crystal paper, yes.
Wouldn't that be nice with it?
Yes.
Would it be nice?
It would be nice, yes. The crystal paper is...
Yeah, that ice paper, and we have got it on the show. My goodness, this is a great die, Karen. For $9.99.
It's a beautiful die, and it's not just the shapes that we do. You can sit and play. If you like playing, you can sit and cut them up and make different flowers from them. As the day goes on, what I'll do is I'll show you how to do different sorts of flowers.
$9.99 your price there. 366794 your item number. When you can create something like this. How could you not want to pop that into your basket? Okay, we're going to move on. So we have got a different size now. This is a small and medium.
It's a small and medium. So you got the large, and this is the small and medium to go with it. The small and the medium. This one has been done by all 3 sizes. So if I just show you to the sample there.
Now this does have a freedom price as well, $15.29.
Wow.
Molly, our floor manager, saw this and fell in love with it. Okay, this is expert level. We've got to give a mention to who did this.
It's Gwen's. Gwen did that one. Gwen is the owner.
Of course, yeah.
Andrew's wife.
Yeah, Mr. Pink Frog.
She's Mrs. Pink Frog, yes.
Mrs. Pink
Frog did that one.
Has absolutely knocked it out of the park. That is incredible.
And each one of those has been coloured with an alcohol marker pen.
Do you know, we had a good idea from, this is Shana, our floor manager. She was saying, what about a flower crown?
Yes, yeah, like bridesmaids and little maids of honour and stuff like that.
Gwen, that is amazing. I know you're watching. That is absolutely incredible. I have to say, the small and the small and medium and the large. Personally, when you're seeing the results here, I would be sorely tempted to go for those. Choice is yours. You can take advantage of that freedom price there, $15.29. They are incredible. We're going to move on. Now we've got a poinsettia.
A poinsettia. Our poinsettia is very, very popular, so we brought it back in a different figurant. And what we've done is we've brought it with the leaves. So you've got the oak, the apple, and the oak apple leaf set. Yeah. So there's...
I love these. And we've got look, from the one-day special, the dog in the one-day special, running around in the leaves. Very cute. There is the poinsettia. By the way, if you just want to go for the little Scotty dog by itself, you can get that as courtesy of our Perfect Partners.
So the one on the Perfect Partners is slightly bigger.
Oh.
So you have a mummy one and you have a baby one. The one in the one-day special is the baby, very tiny one.
How big are we talking?
So if I just bring Maya,
you go
back.
for it. I'll show you this. Anyone seeing the red velvet? Anybody? Ooh. Okay.
So that is the large one that's at the end of the show. Okay. And this is the one that you're going to...
Okay, so this one here, this is not in the one-day special. This is an add-on when you're checking out, or if you're on the, if you're giving us a call. Sorry.
It's all right, don't worry.
Karen's like, we'll get them up. All right, 13.
Used to doing it, you see.
Okay, $13.49 your price, 097773 item number. We're going to move on now to some quality cardstock. We got super smooth 15 by 42.
15 by 42 is what Andrew's getting you, people getting to know that you can make 6 different cards from them.
He's known as Mr. Pink Frog. I actually think he should also be known as Mr. 15 by 42.
Definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely,
so
yes.
Super smooth will stamp beautifully. It's 15 pence per sheet. But the real beauty of this size is the versatility of the different styles of cards we can make.
Yeah, at least 6 different cards, and we're still I'm still developing new different sizes, different ways.
Talk to me give me some examples. So gatefold.
So you can have an A5 lengthwise gatefold. You can have a landscape A5, you can do a pocket fold card, you can do a no front easel.
Oh, no front easel.
No front easel. I can show you all these as time goes on. I've also got one where you can develop it and put a little gift card in the centre, so we can do that later on. Show you that. The beauty with this one though is there's no envelopes. We've all got envelopes.
Is this made with a 1542?
It's made by a 20x42, which is on our web shop, but it's just to show the edges off, and now you can use all the edges.
Now, $11.99 your price there, 531355 your item number. We're going to move on. We've got a different option. The ice crystal.
Ice crystal, yeah.
So, ice crystal, same principle in the sense that you've got that versatility with regard to your different card blanks, but the ice crystal has an iridescence to it. But you were telling me something very interesting, Karen, because you're saying with the ice crystal, it will give an iridescent. Now, it's hard to see white on white, but if you lay over maybe alcohol markers, say, all of a sudden it keeps that iridescence, but it gives you a true colour as well.
It gives you a true colour, yeah. It's not a pure white, as you can see. It's different from your super smooth. Yeah. But when you use alcohol markers onto it, and it's not just it's not just one brand. If you use any brand markers onto it, you do get the true colour with that.
So when you say true colour, sometimes when you go on different surfaces, does it then manipulate the colour?
Yeah, you can get an ice gold. Some of our paper you've had before, our cardstock is ice gold. If you put a red onto that with gold in it, it can send it an orangey.
Ah, cool.
So with this one, if you put a red onto
colour.
it, you get a true red.
$15.99. Do you know what would be nice? At some point, can we just get a couple of alcohol markers on there just to see that?
Yep, we can do some colouring onto it.
$15.99. Sorry, $10.99. I don't know, $15.99. $10.99 your price. 752-747 your item number. This is interesting. Beautifully displayed.
It's absolutely gorgeous, that.
Yeah, I have to say, it is huge, Shana.
I'm quite impressed with that.
We've got to give our props to Shana, our floor manager extraordinaire.
Amazing.
She's good, right?
Yes, she's
good.
very, very good.
Very lucky
does
to
look
have
very
her.
pretty.
So you're getting all of these pastel colours. I love this. $9.99. Really nice colours too.
Yes, your
These
basics.
would be great with the flowers.
Yep. Yeah,
Actually,
nice.
these are perfect for those flowers.
You can. We normally make the flowers in 170 grams. This is a 240 gram.
Oh, okay, slightly heavier.
You'll not be able to make all the flowers, but a lot of the creased flowers you will be able to make. So, but they're nice for backing papers.
Yeah.
You can ink on them, matting layering, stamping onto them, blending onto them, different things like that. Again, basic cardstock.
$9.99 your price, $195, $939 your item number. We're going to jump onto the website. I want to draw your attention to something. Sandra, I'm going to challenge you. Let's show everybody. And by the way, this is going to be very, very popular. Find the pollen, Sandra. Can you find the pollen? There it is. Oh, it didn't take him time. 5-star reviews. The pollen, you are getting a saving on the pollen. Now, I spent some time actually. I was chatting to Karen and Andrew, and because I'd never seen the pollen before. It is ultra, 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 ultra fine dust. And we can show you this. If you do put it in your park it in your basket, then you'll see when you're checking out, you've got your perfect partners, and you'll be able to find the the dog that we were talking about, apparently. Okay, or apparently not. Sorry, the dog's with the one-day special, so that's a little bit awkward. Okay, now, with these pollens, can we just show everyone these? Because I was blown away by them.
Certainly can. So we've got them in 6 different colours. So, and we do have there showing you how it's all made up.
Have a look at these. So and with these, we're getting all 6?
All 6, yeah. So you've got your chocolate, your lemon, your pumpkin.
Okay, let me just show everyone that. There we go. So, and then if I put that through,
but they do look so natural.
I mean, with the flowers, these are so great.
Yeah.
I suppose we could see these in action.
Certainly can. Would you like to? Shall we make a daisy?
Let's make a daisy.
Let's make a daisy. Let's go some flowers out.
I've been intrigued by this. We are going to be showing the one-day special. We're going to be showing you everything else. Hope you don't. I kind of shouldn't be doing this, but I want to see the pollen. Got to tell you as well, while Karen, you're just looking for that, we've got watercolour card back in stock. Now, this absolutely flew last time we offered it to you. So $19.99, you're saving £12. You are getting 80 sheets of absolute premium, 280 grams watercolour cardstock brought to you by Pink Frog. And you know, look, watercolour cardstock, for watercolour techniques, you need good quality watercolour cardstock. So if you're going to saturate it with water, you want to get the movement of your pigments, this is the good stuff, and that's a great price. Okay. So
you want to make one as well?
Yeah.
So they're your 2 parts there from the flowers.
Right.
You're going to need a pokey tool.
Yeah, okay.
I've not got a spare pokey tool, but you can
you have
use
this,
mine.
I'll work with that.
No, you're okay. So what you need to do is take the flat part of your finger just there, and then just press the pokey tool into it, nice and gentle, and bring a nice little crease.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you go around and do that with all of them, or if you've got a pair of tweezers like I've got, you can just put your tweezers in and just squeeze up. And we're going to do this all the way around on both of them.
Now this is the medium and the small, is it?
This is the large one.
This is large.
This is the large of them. And this is 170 gram paper that we are using.
Yeah.
what we will do is we'll do some colouring later on. I'll cut some of these out in card, and we can make them. You can see the difference between a cardstock and a paper stock.
Perfect.
This is 170 grams. So what we have
we're
got
going to have some fun, Karen.
Yeah, we're just going to have a nice play, aren't we?
Karen was telling me now. Karen is a Hochanda super fan, like to the point you're saying that sometimes you fall asleep to Hochanda on your TV.
Every night. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I live on my own, so I can do exactly what I really want to. So what we'll do is
we can keep you company.
Yeah, it does. It keeps me company on the night. So what we are going to do is we'll get a little bit of glue. Are you squeezing it up?
Yeah, I'm just squeezing it up.
And I'm just going to pop a little bit of well organised, Karen.
Okay.
So just a slight amount of the glue into the centre of one of them.
So small and medium flowers, we are working with the large. Small and medium are very, very busy. Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to layer it up and fill the spaces.
Okay.
And then just hold it.
Lovely. Okay.
So that's the start of it. So
do you know, we're 15 minutes into the show, one day special. 10% of the small and medium flowers have gone.
Oh, that's lovely.
We had a lot of stock. That's why we were a
lot of stock. Yeah.
Okay.
So then the next thing that we're going to do, you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to pop a nice amount of glue. Now I normally use glossy accents. I can't find it at the moment because I wasn't prepared for this one. But we'll just do it with a white glue.
I've off-centered it. I've kind of created a different flower to you.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So once this is dried, then you can start shaping it again. You can go back in and reshape it.
Okay.
So what colour centre would you like?
I would like, I think I'm going to go yellow.
You're going to go yellow, so if you go for some yellow, and then you'll see...
It's actually lemon. Let me do it. Lemon. Come on. It's okay. That's what I'm here for. Oh no. Oh no, this is, there we go. I've never met a jar that's beaten me yet. I nearly had it on air. Oh no.
It nearly beat me.
There you go.
So now, what we would do, can you see how fine and gorgeous this is?
It is. Now, I need to stress this. It's not what you think for a start, and we can't say brand names, but it is not what you think it is. And also, it is ultra, 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 ultra fine. And we could kind of describe it, it's more like dust.
It's very much like dust, yeah. So I'm going to use a pumpkin one.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then all we would do is pick it up. And you're going to pop some
over it,
over it. Quickly turn it over.
It's that simple.
And it's that simple.
Okay. Have a little go. There we go. So on the yellow, put it up, put it on. Actually, put a bit more on there. Turn it over. Done.
And done.
Go. This stuff's amazing. You're only using like a smidgen.
You're only using a smidgen onto it. Yep. Absolutely gorgeous.
And if I lift these up and show everyone?
You can lift them up.
There you go.
Obviously, they do need to take time to dry.
Yeah. And there. Have a look at the two little flowers. Adding that pollen on there, it gives it such an authentic, natural feel.
Oh, that does look nice on there.
I think they're stunning. And remember, you are getting all 6 of the pots. And actually, if I just pop those down, let's just appreciate all the colours that you are getting with these. So we've got that's our lemon. Then that's your pink. Your brown. Oh, the top wasn't on. That could have been interesting.
We could have got it up.
Yeah. That's your gold, your pumpkin, and there is your black. So all your big colours going through. Lovely.
So then once that's actually dried, you do need to let it dry. Then you can put some more glue onto it and add more onto it and build it up.
That is it. We're showing you the technique, but you do, to get the most effective results, you do need to build up, build up, build up. Okay, Karen, what would you like to do next?
Just show you a little bit with the stamens. So let's get some.
We can create our own stamens.
Well, you can buy stamens. You normally buy white ones.
I know, and they're not cheap.
And they're not cheap, and you buy the coloured ones, and they're not such a nice colour all the time.
So now we can make our own.
So we can actually just make our own. So what we're going to do is going to pop a bit of glue onto it.
I've got to tell you that the pollen is absolutely flying.
And if you
10% of the stock's already gone. Sorry.
What I'm actually doing is I'm making it tacky without it being runny.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm just going to pop it in.
You're just dipping in?
And I've just dipped it in. So the little bit that's tacky
Karen,
is now...
That's very clever. And you're using such a light dusting, a fraction of the pot. These are going to last you a long time.
Yeah.
I like these a lot.
Yeah.
And the colourways, actually, the colours that we're offering as well are perfect. I cannot stress that enough. With the flower dyes, they work. I mean, perfect companions there. So flower dyes are busy. You've got your medium and your small. They come together, and then you've got your large. Personally, I think the two sets work fantastically together. Busy.
So let's just show you one more thing with the flower. Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to use the large.
Okay.
Just going to get some scissors out.
Right.
And this
fancy pair of scissors.
Yeah, the very, very tiny scissors. So the flower, one of the flowers, I'm just going to cut in two.
Nice.
And if I pop it down there, can you see?
Oh yeah, it's like a teardrop.
It's like a teardrop.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm just going to get the tweezers.
Right.
And I'm going to
Give
just
it a little manipulation.
give it a little manipulation. And take this that we did that we've just done earlier. We only want half of it. It's nice and fiddly. So if you like sitting in front of the TV and fiddling, and a little bit of glue. It would normally work better to show on a larger flower that we do.
Are you just going to dip?
I'm just going to
Dip,
pop that in there.
Right.
She says. And then I'm going to get my tweezers and just hold that.
Karen,
And you've got
that's like a lily.
like a lily,
Look.
but it's only tiny. It's very, very tiny.
That's lovely. So delicate.
Yes, yeah.
I like it.
So the one that Gwen has done, this
Yeah.
is how she's manipulated all the
Hold on, I'll
flowers
just
and
get that.
everything else.
And with the flowers, have a look at Gwen. Everybody has gravitated towards this and is absolutely blown away. And this is something, it is achievable. Okay, it's going to take you time. And nobody looking at this will appreciate, you're not going to make this in half an hour. But worth it. My goodness, that is absolutely incredible. Whew. Okay, right. Should we, we've talked about the crystal paper. Should we have a look at it with some of the markers?
Yep, I'll go do that for you.
Pop that
Get
back.
some out.
So we put it in now with the crystal paper, this is the ice crystal paper, we have got it in the 15 by 42. The benefit of having it in that form, you're getting 50 sheets, it's the possibilities of the shapes you can make. Now we have got another option with the 15 by 42, but the same rules apply, it's a different, that's the super smooth. It's the versatility of the different styles that you can make, and we'll talk about that, we'll have a look at that in just a moment.
So I've got some alcohol marker pens, and we are hoping to bring these to you. So I don't know whether I can get it. There's the shimmer in there. I can see it from just above there.
Yeah. I can, with the cameras, it's very hard to get it across, but when we lay down the colour, you'll be able to see it a bit more prominently.
Yeah, so I've got a pinky red here.
Okay.
Don't know which side's which. There we go.
Keeping that true.
And we're just, and you can see.
Keeps that true colour on there, yeah.
So it's just keeping the true colour.
Okay.
And that is very much the same. So we'll get a blue as well, just to show.
Yeah.
Okay, there. And I'm not the best of the colourists at all.
That's right. I'm just showing you.
But it's just showing you.
The benefit of this is just literally the fact that it stays true to its colour.
It's staying true to its colour. So you're not getting a wish. Look at the colours on there. Absolutely gorgeous. Shall I just do a yellow?
Yeah, if I just lift that up, now you
and now
see
you
the
see
shimmer.
the shimmer. Sorry.
There you go. See? Nice.
Let's do a yellow.
So the real benefit of with the ice crystal paper, would that make nice flowers? Or is it still the weight?
The weight of this one is a little bit too heavy for some of the flowers.
Okay.
We are bringing it back as we are going to introduce it as a Britannia Dyes flower making paper.
All right.
but this is a thicker one. This is 250 GSM. You can make sunflowers if you have bigger dies with bigger, you know, the flowers that don't shape as well. They will colour up absolutely gorgeous.
Very good. Going to test you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you can rise to the test because we're going to see how many different shapes then you were talking about the card blanks with a 15 by 42. Give us an idea of what we could make with this.
Right, okay then, I'll get some of my samples out. Do you want it in super smooth or do you want it in...
Oh, look at the super smooth.
Super smooth, yeah.
A bit of
so we've not done that in this configurement. We've normally do it with envelopes.
Okay.
This time we're not doing it with envelopes because I think sometimes you can end up with far too many envelopes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm going to do this for you. Now I use a scoreboard that's got centimetres on. When people are using numbers, rather than you think about inches or in centimetres, just think of it as a number as such.
You've had a lovely email in from Sue. Now, Sue is saying, if you're thinking about the pollens... Sandra, what would she say? If you're thinking about the pollens, trust me, you need them.
Yeah.
There we go. And the team thought I was going for a dramatic pause there. No, I just forgot. And this is this a picture that Sue sent in? That's lovely.
Wow, look at what she's done. She's put it onto the centres. That looks absolutely fabulous.
Sue, thank you so much. It's Sue.
Sue, that's marvellous. That's wonderful. Thank you very, very much.
Do you know, it's something quite fitting because we're 25 minutes into the show and 25% of the stock has gone with the pollens. Very busy. But here's the thing. This is the launch show. So those pollens were ideally meant to last the full duration of the one-day special. Will they last? No way. They might. I mean, look, they might last this hour, but I can't see them being here for the full 24 hours.
I hope so. What am I going to use?
Well, that's the worrying thing. They are busy, but you can see why they're so busy.
They are gorgeous. They're so super fine, and it's not just in for the flowers as well. I'll show you something once we've done this. So I have done with it.
15 by 42.
15 by 42.
Super smooth, stamped like a dream. Absolutely beautiful to stamp on.
Gorgeous to stamp on, gorgeous to ink on, spritz it. I do everything with it.
Stencils.
Stencils, yeah. Polymer plates, yes. I have seen it with the jelly plates. You know, there's a difference between a jelly plate and a polymer plate. I saw somebody use it with a jelly plate, and I think they left it on too much. And it is a cold pressed paper, and I saw that they tore it.
Yeah, okay.
But if a paint dries and it sticks to it, it is going to
don't leave it on too long.
Don't leave it on too long if you're using a jelly plate.
Okay.
So first of all, we're going to split the 42 by half, and we're going to do into 21. I'll always flip it over, just to do
the card is deliberately unscored because that means that you've got the choice, full customization on what card blank you want to make.
Yep. Maggie and Kay's.
Yeah, we love Maggie and Kay.
I love Maggie and Kay. So that is your first one.
Lovely.
That's an A.
Is this a new tool?
That's the very, very first one that they had. Look at this. Look.
What?
I'm a crafter.
And this when we say that Karen's a crafter, look, and this is Cool Cats, by the way.
Yes, I love the girls' stuff.
Yeah, brilliant.
Love the girls' stuff. I also do a lot of journaling and a lot of, I've been using a lot of their stuff. Really, really nice.
So that's one card blank for you. As we continue, when you're going to do your next one, just very quickly, I need to mention the red liner. There it is. Sorry, it's right in front of me. We have got a deal on red liner tape as well. So if you do like your construction, we all know the benefits of red liner tape. $11.99. You're getting your 3mm, 6mm, your 9mm, and your 120mm for $11.99.
No,
031.
120 metres.
120 metres, yeah, in total, sorry.
In total, yeah.
Yeah. $11.99, your price there. Are you okay? You can have a drink. Do you need a cough?
No, just a quick cough.
You go, cough away. Sorry. Bless you. All
Thank you very much. Sorry about that. When you get this out, we said that we would. When it comes out of the packaging, each one comes individually packed.
That's good.
What you'll need to do, you'll find it will be sticky. Tear away at your tape, and it will stick. Get your anti-static bag. And just go around it with your anti-static bag.
Stop it picking up like glitters and little bits.
It stops it sticking together. If you took all four out together, put them together, they're going to stick.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
And also, they pick up anything else in your craft room as well.
A lot of mine are covered in German Shepherd.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, because no matter where he walks, there's
What's your German Shepherd called?
it's called Sabre. It's not mine, it's Jacob's, it's my son's. I got it when he was 12.
Sabre, that's a great name for a German Shepherd.
Oh, yeah.
That's a cool name.
He wanted a dog all his life. He got one when he was 12 for his 13th birthday, and it lasted 6 weeks. Yeah. So Karen has to do it, and his nan and his pops have to take him out.
Oh, there we go.
But feel now that that's now not going to stick.
Nice. Lovely. So there we go.
So whenever you buy any tape like that that's sticky, that's the tip to use for that one.
So you're getting 120 metres. Because I tell you something, normally, this is so impressive. When you see red liner tape, you just get like maybe a little bit. You're getting like that amount, like circumference. You don't get it that thick.
So you normally get 5 metres on the roll. So this one is 30 metres. It's equivalent to 6 rolls. So each one of those is equivalent to 6 rolls. You've got 2 at 6 mil, so that's 12 rolls of 6 mil. Yeah. You've got a roll, 6 rolls of 3 mil. So and 6 rolls of 9 mil.
24 rolls.
24 rolls that you normally buy with 5 metres on each.
I'm so glad you said, because that now you can see it. So normally, if you go to the shop, you would get a 5 metre roll. So just like you can see it, you just get a little bit. Here, this is 25 metres and effectively 30 metres. Sorry,
30 metres.
Sorry,
yeah.
30 metres. Okay. Let's go on.
Next one.
That's shocking.
So we're going to do a gatefold, a landscape gatefold. I'm going to score at 10.5. Turn it over, score it just to double score it. I like to double score it. If you score on one side and you fold over, you've only broken the fibres halfway through it. So I like to turn it over and score the other side as well, breaking fibres on both sides of your cardstock. And that's at 10.5 on each.
Lovely.
So 10.5 from each side. Don't need that anymore. And there we go. You've got a gatefold.
Oh, yes.
In the landscape, on the A5.
Ooh, okay. And this is like the tip of the iceberg of what you can achieve with the 15 by 42. But the reason why I know Andrew is so passionate about the 15 by 42, it really boils down to that versatility. So whether you want to create an easel, a gatefold, if you want, and I'll tell you, with the one-day special, creating an edge, putting a topper, you get the idea. And that's the whole point. We want to put that creativity into your hands.
And they all fit in either a C5 envelope or a 6x6 envelope.
So I'll let you carry on. I'm going to do a quick recap, and when we come back, maybe we'll show all the different examples. Should we do that?
Well,
you want to get set? Or you've already got them?
I've got them, and I've got them matted and lead, so...
Okay, we'll show those.
We'll show those, and I'll do another one.
We're going to jump onto the website and have a little look. We are really busy for the flowers, the pollen as well. If we could show you the pollen, it's very busy, and it's something that's truly unique. So if you want to get a hold of this, 5-star reviews. We had a lovely email in from Sue who was saying if you're thinking about it, just get the pollen, you need it, with Sue words there. So there's the pollen, and then we've got the Poinsettia die and the 15 by 42. So with the one-day special, you are getting a beautiful collective of dies there. So this is allowing you to add edge detail, but not only that, there is so much more you can do with them. So don't think you're just restricted to adding that edge detail. And I've got some beautiful examples to share with you. There's the Scotty dog. Now, if you do check out, once you check out, you will be given the option to also get the companion die, the larger dog, in the mix as well. Just show you some of the examples, and let's show some different ones. I'm going to show everybody. Now, this is nice. So you can see how powerful just adding a little bit of edge detail can be. Suddenly you've turned into that topper into something extremely elegant. Maybe you've got some of this speciality cardstock. What about adding that edge? Oh, look at that. Know how popular that was when it brought it to you. So there we go. Add a little bit of edge detail. I love the little embossed detail in there as well. Or how about something like this? It's very nice. Or maybe you want to use the dies. Now this is very interesting. To create your own backgrounds. With that in mind, you could do something like this. It's very nice. Or maybe, now this is showing, oh, this is cute, showing the dog that you get in the one-day special and your add-on. So that's a perfect example of the different sizes. So that's in the one-day special, and then this is the add-on when you check out. So you've got those different sizes in there. That is the one-day special. You're getting all the dies, 6 in total. The reason why we say 6 is with a Scotty dog, there's the bow and the collar as well. So there's 3 dies there, and then you've got 3 of your large edging dies too. They are very big. $39.99, 2 flexi payments of £20, saving £6, 565 727, your item number. Now, we've got a large multi-flowered rose die. I'm absolutely flabbergasted at how realistic you can get the flowers. Now look at that. They are beautiful. And it really, and the large and the small and medium are such perfect playmates as well. If I pop that down. Now let me show you some examples with the large. All of these using the large. How about that? Or maybe, I mean here we're getting a bit more of a poppy look. 10% of the stock's gone with the large. Now this is using the black pollen in the center. Or do you want to crinkle the petals to achieve a different set? That looks like a very different flower. How, depending on how you layer up as well, can transform the flower. This next one is my absolute fave. Look at this. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Just a little bit of colour on the tips of the petals. I mean, that is staggering. $9.99 your price. 10% of the stock has gone with the large. 366 794 your item number. Now, this is your small and your medium. They come together. And there's also a freedom price on this. I know our Festive Freedom event has finished, but we are still going to offer you freedom discounts. So here you can see $15.29. So you've taken the price down a little bit lower, and this is an example of what you can achieve. Come on. That is incredible. Or maybe you want to do something like this. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh. Or I'll show you one more. This is a great card. So if you've got maybe something like this on the go, but you want to get the same effect, do a little bit quicker. How about that? That is the most decorative wreath I think I've ever seen. That is absolutely beautiful. $16.99 your price, but as I say, there is a freedom price on there as well. It is a very, very busy option. $15.29 if you're a freedom member. 850-936 your item number. Now, a poinsettia, but not just poinsettia, we're also giving you the oak apple leaves as well, and those apple leaves are extremely effective. Let me just show you. Oh, love that. See, that is not a hard card to make, but how effective is that? And the poinsettia is a showstopper. Let's say if you're lucky enough to have got hold of some of the red velvet, I'm going to pop this down, sorry. Look at this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. Now, come on, you imagine hanging that up over the festive period. Isn't that beautiful? $13.49 your price. You are getting the leaves and you're getting the poinsettia there. $13.49 your price. 097773 your item number. We're going to move on to our cardstock now. This is your super smooth, so it's absolutely phenomenal for stamping on. It will take your inks as well, your alcohol markers. Have some fun with it. $11.99 is your price. Now, the real beauty of the 15 by 42, so having this configuration, this size, it allows you to create all the different card blanks. We will go through that. I know we had a look at 2 examples with Karen, and we'll go through that when we get back. You're getting 75 sheets in total. $11.99 your price. 531-355 your item number. That's your super smooth. We also have the ice crystal for you. Now, we showed you with the ice crystal how it keeps a true color. Stay there for a second. I'll just grab this one. 20% of the stock has gone here. Big stock updates, considering this is our launch show. What I wanted to show you here, this is not a technique, it purely to show you how the ice crystal, it keeps its true color. And by that, I mean the color doesn't change from your alcohol markers, but also when you do lay the color down, suddenly that ice crystal iridescence comes through. So that gives you an indication of how special this cardstock is. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to move on. We have got our pastel cardstock, beautiful pastel colours. Perfect for your matting, your layering, your die cutting, because it's a good weight as well, 240 GSM. You could use it for your construction. You're saving £2.50, $9.99, and you are getting 50 sheets in total, so 10 of each. You've got that beautiful yellow. It's such a bright, vivid sunshine yellow. Then you've got your green, that wonderful purples like Parma Violet purple. You've got the soft dusky pink, and then you've got your blue in the mix as well, baby blue. $9.99 your price, $195, $939 your item number. Watercolor cardstock. Take a look at this. 80 sheets. It's been incredibly popular, and it always is. Karen's looking at me every time. Now, we had an email in from Edna, and she's saying she bought it last time it was featured, and it is brilliant for stamping and also painting. She's used to using rough paper, but she was amazed at how effective this was. Edna, thank you so much for taking the time to email in. I just want to show you, like, $19.99, but look at what you're getting with this watercolor cardstock. 80 sheets in total. And the thing is, Karen, with watercolor cardstock, it all goes back to the quality, because if you've ever worked with, if you've worked with watercolor cardstock that isn't such a good quality, you instantly know it because you can't do the same effects. Here, because it's a good premium watercolor cardstock, we can saturate it, we can put our different watercolor mediums, and it just takes it.
It just takes it. I've stamped on it, I've embossed on it.
Yeah.
We gave it, you know, Helen, that's just been on the last Monday special, you know, with her rose.
Yeah.
We met her in the green room.
She's lovely, by the way.
She's lovely. That's what she did, just in 5 minutes with it. Look at that colouring that she has done with that watercolouring there.
Helen was showing me something that I hadn't seen before. It was no line stamping.
Yes, yeah.
I hadn't seen that. It was new to me. But she's very talented.
Yes,
and
she is. She's very
with the
clever.
watercolour cardstock, that's nice.
But she's done it right. She said that. Obviously, she's a colourist.
Yeah.
She's had a look at it, and that's what she did within 5 minutes. Just one stamp and doing that onto the watercolour. Now,
beautiful.
Obviously, I've pinched out. She ain't getting that back. That's going in a frame at home when I get home. So. That is. Yeah. Right. If I may just also say, you know, the poinsettia that's coming with the leaves. Yeah. Poinsettia is not just for Christmas.
No, not at all.
Because if you do it in green and chop them down, you've got your leaves.
Oh yes. Well, that's very good.
So that's why we've popped it in with all the leaves as well.
So that's basically your leaf
That's a leaf die cutting,
so you can use this to adorn other projects.
Yeah, stick it in with all your other flowers. So we've got your daisy here. If we get the one that you did with lemon, and we popped it behind, one behind there.
Okay,
you've
pop that on here and let's have a little look.
And pop it in behind. You cannot tell that it's a poinsettia. You just pop it in as a leaf.
There you go. And that's using our pollen. Excellent. Could we take a look at the watercolour cardstock? Would you mind just showing it just to see? Because people are going on about the quality, and it is, and we need to stress that, because I understand you're hearing us say it's great watercolour cardstock, but you need to see it.
Right.
Is that okay, Karen?
That's not a problem. Just give me a second to get
As we're doing that, just give you a reminder of the red liner tape. So remember, you are getting 120 metres. Traditionally, you'd buy a roll of red liner tape, and it would be 5 metres. You're getting 30 metres on each here. So, I mean, for $11.99, that is absolutely maximum value for money. It's effectively 24 rolls. And imagine if you went to your shop and bought 24 rolls. Actually, it works out 9 pence a metre. Sandro, $11.99 divided by 24, how much would that work out per roll if we were to do it off the... That would work... Okay. So, look, you go to your shop...
50 pence.
And it works out,
£12.
50 pounds. Oh.
£12.
Good maths.
Yeah.
Used
to be an accountant.
She's done it. That's why I need my producing wing. It does. It's 49 pence per roll. Amazing. Karen, is there nothing you can't do? Maths, creative?
Yeah, I'm not very good at housework.
Oh, that's all right. We'll let you off that. No problem there.
Not very good at housework.
Right, and the pollens, to give you a reminder of the pollens as well, they are so busy. Just going to show you an example of what you can do with the pollens. So, ultra fine. I mean, we're talking, we describe them as a dust when you put them on, but look at this. You've got your chocolate, your yellow, your pumpkin, you build up the layers, and it allows you to achieve that natural looking centre to your flowers. Stunning. Okay, and you are getting all 6 with the pollens.
So I've got some of the clean colour pens. So Paula do this a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And have done some. I'll bring it into shot.
Okay.
So it's the same one that I'm just going to use, and this is how it all watercolours out.
Yeah.
So what I will do is I'm going to just put a little bit of dark into the centre.
I mean, 80 sheets, 280 GSM for £19.99 at £12 is a great saving.
Bear in mind, I am not a colourist at all. I'm not
Don't worry.
And a little bit of green. Has it just moved there? Have it just moved out?
Okay.
Oh,
now
don't worry. It's only a gist. That's a little bit of green there.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if it moves. Yeah. I just need to get some there. That's about right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just get some water and a paintbrush.
There you go.
Wonderful, thank you. And then we're just gonna...
Oh, yeah. Now, instantly you can see how well they move.
Yeah. Oops,
No, that's
that
all
were
right.
clever. So that's just bringing it all out. And I do need that still there to see it. So it's just bringing it out. Probably not the best colours to use. But you see how it can drag it all out.
Nice.
And it's dragging it there.
So what to you, Karen, as a crafter, what constitutes a good watercolour paper?
One that you can throw a lot of things at, one that you can see I'm popping lots and lots of water onto there.
Yeah.
Lots
just
of
takes
water.
And
And
accepts it
also
gracefully.
acceptably gracefully. All cardstock will buckle.
Yeah.
All cardstock will buckle eventually.
Yeah.
But if you let it dry naturally, then you can
Flatten out.
straighten it out.
Oh, so showing the movement you're able to get on your mediums as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Brilliant.
It's not...
Now, last time we had this, sorry, I interrupted you.
go on, no, you carry on.
I was just going to say, last time we had this, it sold out.
It did,
So
yeah.
if you did miss out, it is back. Poor Andrew, bless him. Every time you guys come in, we're always saying, look, do you have more? Do you have more? So with the watercolour cardstock, if you do want to get hold of it, 80 sheets in total. That's beautiful.
So even
Karen,
as
that's lovely.
rough as that has been, yeah.
Yeah.
So what I will do as well, there. So just going to pop some red on, and this is clean colour.
Okay.
I'm not worrying that's now drying. I'm not going straight into the water to bring it up. I'm going to pop some water on it.
Oh,
You can see it starts.
Ah, this is good stuff. So if you do have, and the thing is, a lot of the time we always say with watercolour mediums, they give you that versatility, but you do need a good watercolour paper to get the most of it.
And you can see it's not pitted or anything like that.
That's lovely.
Yeah. But that was done more with...
Those two, oh look at those two. I mean, that's a very quick, and Karen wasn't expecting to do that this hour, so just to come up with that off the fly.
Oh, it looks better on TV than it does in real life.
I think it looks, you're being too modest. It looks
But
great.
if you then, once it's dried and you go around with the black pen, one of your fine liner pens, then you can bring out the definition of it. But yeah, that does look really,
I
really
think
nice.
that looks great that way.
Yeah.
It's better with me. Okay, now, so watercolour cardstock, really, really busy. Karen, we've only got 10 minutes left. We've had some emails in, viewers asking to see a bit more of the pollen. Could we do that?
We certainly can,
And by the way, that is the absolute beauty of Hochanda being a live TV channel, because you can get in touch and we actively ask you to do that. So if there's anything you want to see, we will try and do our very best to show it to you. So we've had emails, people saying, please can we see the pollen? We will oblige.
So let's have a look.
It was, by the way, it was Dave, I think, asked, and a few others asked to see the pollen.
So what would you like to do? Make another flower?
Should we make another flower?
Shall we
'Cause
make
I know
another
the
flower,
medium,
yeah?
The medium and small flowers, very, very popular, and Brenda. So just to you.
Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll make another flower.
Yeah.
The ones where you use the pollen most is probably your daisy.
Yeah.
We do them on a fuchsia. Would you like to see a fuchsia?
Yeah. Oh, I'd
And
love to
then
see
what
a
we can
fuchsia.
do is we can put some pollen onto the onto one of these, let it dry while we're doing it. So this couple there.
Yeah, nice.
I'm just gonna. That's very hard to see, isn't it? So we're just gonna fold that into 2/3 and a third.
Right.
I'm going to get some just normal PVA glue, and we normally do a fuchsia's normally pink and a purple. So you can see there what I have done is I put quite a bit of glue onto it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
It's
tacky
nice and
it,
tacky,
so I don't want it to be dripping
Okay.
as such. I'm going to get some nice pink,
Let me-
and here we go again.
Okay.
And it's still tacky. All we're going to do is just pop it in. So we have then got pollen onto the stamen ready.
Lovely.
We're going to let that dry.
Do we need this open still?
No, that's all we need at the moment. And once I've quickly done one of
back on as
these.
well. Ones we did earlier. So we need
Yeah.
some of those.
So I'll do a little bit of colouring with.
While you're doing that, let me just hold these up. So this is what Karen and myself made earlier on. But you just see how effective the pollen. I mean, that one in particular, the gold that Karen used. My goodness, that looks fantastic. Okay.
Oh, one other thing that I can do with
Yeah.
the pollen as well. Get a nice piece of white card. So we've got a glue.
Yeah.
glue.
Also, quickie glue pen.
Quickie glue pen. You can see that it's blue.
Yeah.
So we're going to just write. And this is on your watercolour card. So I'm not picking any particular card out. It's blue, it does dry. Let's get some black, shall we?
Yeah.
What we're going to do is just pop a little bit over.
Oh.
And this is how fine it is. Pop it back.
Oh wow! Do your own sentiments. Oh yeah, how good is that?
Yeah, it's quite...
That's so effective. That's fantastic.
once that's dried fully, it doesn't come
Yeah,
off.
really
When we did
nice
our
finish,
one-day
that.
special
Yeah.
with it on, I did it onto my thing there, and that's had some hammer.
Yeah.
So it's
It's
still
still on there. That's obviously
still
been
on
used,
there.
yeah.
It's been on there a while.
Okay.
So I'm just looking for. I'll do it with a smaller embossing tool.
So what do people say? What's the feedback you get from the pollen?
Everybody loves it. They see it. They see it on the flowers when we're at shows, and they all want to feel it. They all want to touch it. They all want to
give
put their
that
fingers
natural
into
feel
it.
at the end to a flower, it's incredible.
So I've only got a small bowl tool at the moment. I'm not very well prepared at all, so we're expecting to not get this. So
Okay.
just going to go round in small circles.
Now, I had a question in from the watercolour card.
Yeah.
It's from Robert. Thank you, Robert, for getting in touch.
Thank you,
so Robert's
Robert.
asking, is the watercolour cardstock, is it hot press or cold press?
It's cold press.
It's cold press.
It's a cold press.
Okay.
A lot of people will think, oh, we want Bockingford.
Yeah.
Now, Bockingford is a really, really good quality
Yeah.
watercolour,
No,
but
no.
it's an artist grade.
Yeah.
It's got cotton in. It's got cotton into
Yeah.
it. This has not got cotton into it. It's
Okay.
just a cold press
Watercolour
watercolour card.
Okay. So there we go. Hope that answered your question there, Robert.
So this is what we've just done. Can hardly find any of my tools. No, that's not very good at all. Need to just
Okay.
find my tools if that's all right.
Yeah, of course. Spend a bit of time. While you're doing that, I'll just recap
Yeah, if you
everyone.
don't
We are
mind,
coming
I'd
towards the
rather
end
do
of
it
the
properly,
show.
yeah.
Just going to show you our one-day special. So what you're getting are 6 beautiful dies, so 3 large dramatic edging dies. Then you're getting the Scotty dog with his collar and his bow. So 6 dies in total, $39.99. You're saving £6. As it's a one-day special, we're also giving you your flexi payments in there as well. So £20 today, and we send it all out to you. But you can see the effects you can achieve with them, and you can create your toppers, your edge detail, your gatefold. I mean, there is very flexible dies.
There we go. I've changed my bag and I've rearranged it all and I can't find anything. So, to make a fuchsia, we're just going to take two two of the proper flowers, the round flowers with the shapes, and one of the calyx. I'm going to take a ball tool and just go around in circles. It's going to be a larger ball tool, and you can see it's giving it a much smoother.
Yes.
You would normally colour these however you want to colour them. And then press in at the middle.
Nice.
And all we're going to do, you can see here on my my pad, I've got one that's clean, one that's dirty. And I'm going straight into my glossy accents. I'm just going to pop a little bit into the centre there.
Thank you.
And get that to...
As we're doing that, I just wanted to share with everyone our pastel cardstock. So you're getting 50 sheets in total, 10 sheets of each, that beautiful baby blue. Then you've got your pink, your purple, your green and your yellow. 10 sheets of each, really good weight as well. 240 GSM, good quality pastel cardstock there. Okay.
So then with the calyx, this would normally be called purple and they'll be pink. I'm just going to pop it into some round nose pliers, just take my fingers round.
You can do it with tweezers if you want, or a quilling tool?
With a quilling tool or tweezers, you'll get more of a...
Twist.
More of a twist.
Tighter.
A tight twist. I've got a quilling tool here. I'll show you the difference between that and a quilling tool. You're going to get more of a curve with a pair of pliers. If you straighten it out, though, you're okay.
Yeah.
I jewellery make as well, so...
you do everything.
I do, very much so. So we've got the two bits exactly there. We did put the stamen somewhere. Your stamen is going to go in through the hole. Pop a little bit of glue.
Okay, got a minute and a half.
A minute and a half. That's great. And that, you would leave that to dry. However, I'm going to pop some more glue onto there. What I will do through the break is I'll do some colourings, and then you can see these as colours. And that goes through the hole, and you end up...
Oh, that's very pretty.
With...
Look!
But it's only in white at the moment. I'll do some colouring.
Colour it. And just give you an example of what the flowers look like. If you do want to add some colour to them, have a look at them. I mean, this is spectacular.
So this is done with all done with ice crystal paper.
Oh.
And you can see the true colours coming through, but you've still got the glisten in there.
Now, this is the ice crystal paper, not the cardstock, the 15 by 42 we have. But we do have the 15 by 42 and details at the bottom of your screen. I'm so impressed with that.
Yeah, so when you've got the 15 by 42, the ice crystal, you could stamp straight onto that and colour through it. As long as you put, it doesn't, if you, the bit that I coloured in, you can see it doesn't come through completely.
It does come through.
It comes through a bit, but not completely. However, if you put an insert into it, nobody's going to know.
Of course. I hope you've enjoyed this hour. So it's the launch of our fantastic one-day special. A huge thank you to Karen. You've done so well.
Thank you.
Feeling all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
Right,
yeah,
good.
just need a nice cup of coffee now.
We'll sort you out with that. You've earned it. Thank you so much for your company. I hope you've enjoyed it. Karen will be returning at 8, and she's going to spend the whole hour with Paola and got lots of great examples to be showing you techniques, tips and tricks, which I know you love to do. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
And thank you for your company. I hope you enjoyed it.
Bye.